I just wanted you guys to know that I love where you live, and I fucking hope that you love where you live because you live in a good place.
Oh yeah, my friends, you guys really live in an amazing country. And like I said, I believe a lot of you guys know that. Maybe some Americans are not aware, but people that tend to watch this type of videos are aware that America is a great, great country. You know what? Let's all live alike for America, because it's a country that 100% deserves that. Today I'll be reacting to British guy exposes what America is really like. My friends, I feel like this will be a controversial one. A lot of you guys know Adam. He tends to react to American things. Amazing channel, by the way. Show him some support. But I'm really curious to see his perspective on this one. Before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description and what?
America.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I'm going to be brutally honest in this video.
Please
This
be.
is my second time to the US. I've only been to Orlando, and I know what you're going to say. Adam, you need to go elsewhere. I know, I do plan on it, okay? I'm going to come to Texas at some point. I'm also going to Las Vegas in April, and I really want to do like a road trip for like a day where I can go to different places. I know Las Vegas is kind of on its own out there, but I'm sure there's somewhere I can get to within a day and maybe do a video there. So if there are places around that area that you recommend, or just anywhere across the US.
Wait, from Las Vegas, 1 hour, not 1 hour, 1 day is enough to go from Las Vegas to the Grand Canyon, right in Arizona. That could be amazing for him if he's thinking about going to Las Vegas. I also believe maybe you can reach California. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, there is a lot of options. Nevada is actually in a very strategic place, I feel like.
I could go to on a vacation at some point. Let me know. Today I'm going to be providing 5 things I want to share about the US that made my experience an experience.
What?
Let's start off with the obvious. The weather. Holy shit. The weather is dramatic, to say the least. Here in Northern Ireland, we get clouds most days. It's grey, dull, kind of cold. The time I had in the US, it was so hot, like super hot. And I used the word.
Okay, this is kind of like the typical British weather versus the American weather, right? I feel like I will, when I visit America, I'm not going to have this shock, because Portugal is actually, there is a lot of sun here also. I think it's more a bit like America, specific in the places that you went. I believe went to Florida, right? So I believe this for me will be a bit normal. But in terms of being hot, yeah, Florida is probably crazy hot.
More dramatic, because whilst I was there, it was hot, it was beautiful, and then out of nowhere a hurricane came. I remember vlogging and looking around Disney thinking, how the hell is there a hurricane coming in the next 24 hours? So yeah, the weather was crazy. The weather was expected, but also very unexpected to me, because that was my first kind of hurricane experience.
Holy.
And the funny thing, not funny, the scary thing about it was, I don't know if you guys seen the video before I left. I done a video about hurricanes, I think. And I said the words, God, I hope I'm never in one. 2 weeks later,
No chance.
I'm in one. Number 2, I want to talk about the food.
Sorry for me laughing, but you have to admit, this is actually kind of crazy that he reacts to hurricanes, goes to America, faces a hurricane. This can happen to me also, you know, hurricanes. So, look, I also agree with him on this. America, beautiful place, no doubt about that. Maybe one of the, some people may say, the most beautiful place in the world. But we also tend to all agree, right, that the weather is a bit chaotic. Specific in Florida is really chaotic, right?
Wow. I went to Applebee's and I got up this platter of food, and I thought it was going to be like, you know, a small plate with a couple of snacks here and there to watch while the game's on. These guys, no. These guys brought out this plate that had a lot on it.
What?
It looked like something you'd share with a family of maybe 3 or 4. It had so much on it. And it was so good. There was a certain dip on there, like this tomatoey kind of dip that I'm never
America,
gonna forget
baby.
about, that I probably will never taste unless I go back there. I hope it's still there. But it was so nice. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, it's like this tomatoey kind of tasty dip that they gave with like all my tacos, and I just kind of melted. There's a video coming up soon. You'll see what I'm talking about.
I will react to
know
that.
How lucky you are over there. Okay, the variety in restaurants that you have to deliver food right to your doorstep I don't have that here, especially where I'm from. We just about have delivery services from a very limited amount of restaurants. I live 15 minutes away from a lot of different restaurants, but we don't offer like DoorDash, Uber Eats.
What?
It's just not a thing here where I.
Wait, really? Oh, that's crazy. We have Uber Eats here in Portugal. Actually, Uber Eats is very popular. I use it quite often. I try to not use it that often, especially because I tend to buy food that is not that healthy there, and they have some type of commission that if you buy in Uber Eats is quite more expensive than actually going to the place. But no Uber Eats there. That's interesting. In America, you guys have everything, of course. DoorDash, you guys talk a lot about that. Is similar to Uber Eats, I assume, or is a bit different? But it's probably the same type of service, right? DoorDash, we don't have that.
I live specifically, the only delivery that comes to me is a Chinese that's down the road. That's
Really?
it. And it's a delivery service that the restaurant offers. It's not like a company, another separate delivery service. It's just somebody that works in Chinese, they'll bring it up to your house.
Okay, to be honest with you, my friends, this part I cannot relate because I don't have the same options as you for sure, but at least I have Uber Eats, and there is a couple of good restaurants there.
That's literally it. We don't got anything else. But in terms of like Belfast and cities and stuff, we do got more kind of Uber Eats. But just where I'm from and my experience with life and getting the food delivered, if I want something, I gotta go get it. Sucks, but
Sorry for so many pauses, but this conversation for me is interesting because Uber Eats for me, and we have another that is Glovo. This was basically a dream at one point. Lisbon had this, but my city, I also live in a smaller city, no chance at all. But with the COVID situation, and since everything got closed, those companies end up growing a lot, and they end up appearing here. And I'm actually thankful for that because they can be very good from time to time.
yeah, it sucks. Number 3, I want to talk about you,
Me?
the people. The amount of characters I bumped into out there was kind of amazing. From an Uber driver talking about his weed addiction, to another Uber driver talking about his Christmas tree lights business, where he said he makes $20,000 a day.
What?
I call bullshit on that.
Me too.
I really do.
Oh my god, I believe you guys told me about this rare type of species that exists in Florida men, that sometimes they appear. Maybe actually find a couple of Florida men. How crazy is that?
Whenever I was out vlogging, walking around the street, and this couple walked past me, and the guy wanted to literally buy my shoes off my feet. He was like, damn, them some nice Nikes. And I was like, thanks. He was like, how much? I was like, what? He was dead ass serious, I'm not even joking. And to another guy who offered me his dog for $300 while I was waiting for Applebee's to open. I do think he was joking because the dog was kind of going really slow and he was like, losing patience, and he looked at me and he was like, do you want to buy this dog for $300? But it's the fact that he had a price already ready to go. So I hope he's joking. But if I offer him $300, he might have took it. I don't know.
I think.
But yeah, you guys... The people over there, there's so many characters. I absolutely love it. And again, that's just like another thing that we don't have, because all the things, all the experiences I just told you right there all happened in the same day within about 3 hours of each other. Not even joking. There is so much I can talk about in terms of like people I bumped into and, interactions I had with people. But my experience with Americans in that specific time, in that specific place was amazing. I absolutely...
Really?
I loved everybody I talked to. There was like... People are so nice. They have, I have said it again, personality.
I agree.
Again, where I'm from, I don't know, most people are brought up here just to be like, and not to be rude, but people are just kind of rude here to each other. You might think, oh, Irish are nice, when you come on vacation. And maybe that's the way you think about your guys, but I don't think it is. A lot of people here are rude. They can come across as very...
Okay, here again, I have to disagree. Most Portuguese people are amazing people, my friend. It's a real talk with you. But I also think Americans are amazing people. I honestly, I don't say this to bring up my nation, but I really believe in terms of personality, Portuguese people and Americans are probably, I know this sounds crazy to a lot of you guys, but I really believe this, are quite more close to Americans than British people. I'm not joking with when I say this. Even though, of course, I know there is historical connections and stuff like that, but I think the weather impacts a lot. Maybe this is also different in states that are really cold. People probably there are not as happy. Maybe I'm not sure, but this is really really interesting.
Ignorant. And overall, people here can absolutely suck. Not everybody, but most. And again, with my experience with the people in the US, I really loved them.
They are amazing.
Number 4, I want to talk about the variety and things.
Hey, I know I was making a couple. I was making a couple of jokes about Florida, man. But let me say this: I have a lot of viewers from Florida, and of course, I end up realizing this even more, and now being a bit more serious with Milton and the Helene, the hurricanes. But you know what? Some of the best people I ever met on this community are from Florida. The amazing, amazing people.
You guys have over there. God damn it. You guys have got everything.
Wait. Sorry. Let's run this one back.
My experience with the people in the US, I really loved them. I did. Number 4, I want to talk about the variety and things you guys have over there. God damn it. You guys have got everything within driving distance. Everything. I
crazy.
can, and where I'm from, I can drive places. I can drive all over Ireland. But we don't have everything. You guys have literally got everything to go to that you'd ever need. And that goes back to like the reason you guys don't even have a passport. Like a lot of you guys don't have a passport because you don't need to leave. Right? So you guys having that, again, I hope you guys know how lucky you are. Just appreciate where you're from. Okay?
Honestly, a lot of people, I believe some Americans don't know how lucky they are. I really believe this. But I believe people that tend to react I believe people that tend to watch people that react to America know how lucky they are, because they see me, him, other reactors sharing the perspective about in this case Portugal, could be Ireland, and you guys realize that things are quite different. So I believe my community probably know how lucky they are. But honestly, a lot of Americans I probably are not aware. I also believe,
Because I fucking love where you're from. And also the fact that I can go to all Disney parks, all Universal parks in the same day, within the same few hours, is insane to say the least, considering how big those parks can be. And outside of the parks, again, there is so much to do and experience. I would have loved to have seen more and done more over there, but a certain Hurricane Milton had to come along and swing his dick all over the place. And he took a few days off the vacation, but I'll never complain properly about that, because I've said before in other videos and on stream over on Twitch, people lost their lives. All I'm doing is losing a couple of days of vacation. That doesn't really bother me that much. So hopefully in the future, I can come back and do more stuff there, because again, there is so much to do. But having such a variety and, having a lot of things just at your fingertips is one of the reasons I'd actually love to move over there. It sucks here. It sounds like I really don't like where I'm from.
Okay, see, this is interesting, because I'm seeing two different realities between me and him, in the sense that I feel like we both like America, but I love my country, honestly. And I'm very honest with you, my friends. I think Portugal is such an amazing country. So when a lot of people ask me, André, would you like to move to America? Well, spending a lot of time in America, if I had the funds to do that often, of course I would love to do it. But living there, I don't know, my friends. I have my parents here. I grew up here, this is my country, and you guys feel the same about America. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? And do you guys understand my perspective on this? I hope so, because sometimes I feel like people believe that I would love to live in America. No, I actually love America, but I want to visit America. It's a bit different, this is where I was born, Not sure if this disappoints someone, honestly, because I'm not criticizing him, because if he really wants to live in America, I find that incredible. But that's not my case. I'm super proud of my country.
I
don't like some politicians in my country, being quite honest with you, my friends, but I guess you guys also probably relate with this, right? So.
I don't like, it's all right.
Sorry, let's run it back.
This is one of the reasons I'd actually love to move over there. It sucks here. It sounds like I really don't like where I'm from. I don't like, it's all right. It's shite,
Okay.
actually, to be honest, but I don't hate it, okay? But I do love where you're from. America's just kind of better in every single way. Literally, like there's nothing we have over you that's any better. You guys are literally better than us in every single way. Number 5, and the last one, very important one, convenience. Holy shiitake mushrooms. This kind of rolls into what I talked about earlier with Uber Eats and getting stuff delivered to you. You guys have got Uber, and when I say you guys have got Uber, you guys have got an insanely fast Uber system. The convenience of getting around is something I've never experienced before. Anytime I needed to go somewhere, boom, Uber app, order, and I was in that taxi, in that Uber, within 4 minutes. It's insane.
Do you guys want to see a culture shock? I never used Uber in my life. Uber Eats, yes. Uber, the thing that drives you around places, never. But is actually available here. I just, I have a car, so I never end up using that. But yeah, this is interesting.
Now compare that to the taxi service.
Actually, sorry, let's write a bit back again. My friends, leave a like if you are enjoying this. I feel like his perspective is actually quite unique because for me, when I saw that the title, I was really curious since he reacts to America culture daily, similar to me. So I thought this could have been amazing, and it's amazing so far. So leave a like if you agree, because I'm actually enjoying his perspective quite a lot.
That taxi, in that Uber, within 4 minutes. It's insane. Now compare that to the taxi services where I'm from. If let's say you're going out at the weekend on Saturday, if you don't have a taxi booked by Wednesday or Thursday at the latest, you're not getting one. I'm telling you right now, if you try to book a taxi on a Saturday, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get one, or you're not going to get one for the specific time that you wanted to go somewhere. And it would be like an hour later or an hour earlier. You ain't going where you want to go on the specific time if you book a taxi on the same day. I guarantee you that. So basically, I was just so shocked to see how easy it was, considering how big America is and how many people are there. How easy it was and how fast it was to be able to get from A to B in the US. I absolutely loved it. Now listen, I could literally chat about America all day and my experiences there and what I loved about it. But you guys probably know everything already that I'm talking about. So I don't want to bore you much. I just wanted you guys to know that I love where you live, and I fucking hope that you love where you live, because you live in a good place.
Oh yeah, my friends, you guys really live in an amazing country. And like I said, I believe a lot of you guys know that. Maybe some Americans are not aware, but people that tend to watch this type of videos are aware that America is a great country. You know what? Let's all leave a like for America, because it's a country that 100% deserves that. And by the way, great points made by Adam. He started saying, let's expose America. Expose? What? It's an amazing country. He's kind of exposing also, but exposing in a good way. Yeah.
Around the world, everywhere has bad spots, including America. Okay, there's no place on earth that is 100% nice. But I'm telling you what, you guys have got a good spot over there. So where you're sitting right now, take a big deep breath in. Kind of harder for me at the minute because I'm a little bit sick. And just, I appreciate. And I appreciate you for watching today. Thank you. I appreciate it for the 15th time. Now you go and have yourself a good day. More videos are coming soon for my trip. And we're going to get back to reactions. So if there's anything I need to check out, comments box, remember to like, subscribe. But most of all, have a good day.
Okay, my friends, show him all the support. Like I said at the beginning, I believe a lot of you guys know Adam. Honestly, I don't say this just because in terms of quality, his channel is quite amazing. Much better than mine, being open with you. He puts all of the effects. He's very funny. I think he has crazy talent to do this type of stuff. So show him some support. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this with me, my friends. Really means a lot. You guys end up staying until the end. See you guys in the next one.